Okay, so we're here at the store and I found some really good deals. Look at that. Look at all that. I got the Hershey's chocolate one and cream cheese and strawberry. And they're only $1. Can't beat that. What else do we see? We're in the breakfast aisle. Yum, 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 yum.
And see what
I guess I'm gonna make some pho tonight. Grab a few things for it. I want to add some like shrimp or something to my pho. Let's see if they have any deals in their little mini seafood section. Oh look, here's super small shrimp. Okay, I grabbed some shrimp to put in the pho. It's gonna be yum. Okay, so my phone's about to die, but when I get home, I will show you how I make my pho. Okay, so I'm home now. I'm gonna show you guys how to make pho the easy way. So that's what it looks like. You can get it at any Asian store for like, I think it was like $2 or something. $2 or $3, something like that. It does say, you know, you need 10 cups in your pot. In a large pot, I actually use 14 because I actually want to season mine a little bit too and add a little bit more to it than what this is because it ends up not tasting like anything. So yeah, let me show you guys how. So I already have water in the pot. So in the meantime, while I wait for that to boil, I have some washed cilantro that I'm gonna chop up real quick. So this is just for like when you make your own bowl, if you want to add a sprinkle or something, a pinch of it to your pho. That's that. And then I got some green onions that I already washed. I'm gonna cut that up as well. Same thing, just like the cilantro. You can add this to your bowl once you make your own. If you don't like onions or green onions, you don't have to. This is just a personal choice or option. This is what I like in mine. Just chop it up nicely. Touch yourself.
More than spot with the Atlantic. One's moving toward New York, the other's in this direction. How much time do we have? Less than 10 minutes.
And something else I like to add to my pho, some people don't like it, but I definitely do, is some bean sprouts. See? I like just to have that little crunch in my noodles and my pho and my broth. Like, everything's so soft and nice anyways. This just adds like perfect crunch to it. So and when you buy it, the best way to keep it where it lasts a little longer is put it in a container and some water. You know, when you just have it in the bag, they like go bad in like 2 days. This has been about 4 days, so it's good. Get a little bit more because it's not just for me, it's for the family. That should be perfect. Then I personally like to have some jalapenos in mine. Just washed it, so just cut into nice little slices that you can throw in your bowl, or you can just keep on the side and eat it while you eat your pho. You can dip it in some sauce that you can mix up. I mean, you can do, you know, let me see what I got here. So you can do some hoisin sauce, some sriracha sauce, but then a little tiny, like, you know, sauce bowls or plates. Put that together with some fish sauce or something. That's really good. But if you don't like fish sauce, you can just do just these two without anything else. But I like dipping my meat, my peppers and stuff in it. I guess I'll say jalapenos, not peppers. And I like mine spicy. So another thing that I like to add to my pho is this here. It is hot oil pepper. It's so spicy, but it's so good, and I love spicy. So if you can't eat spicy, I don't recommend this. So I'm gonna sit here, put everything here, these here so y'all can see it. Sriracha. The noodle thing. Where's that in? So it's cut up on the side. And then I'm just gonna cut up some lemon or lime. Just kidding, not lemon. Because I like to squeeze a little in my bowl just to have a little sour taste to it. And I like to cut it so it's prepped and ready to go. So when you eat, you're not, or when you get your bowl, you're not having to sit there, chop up everything. So everything's all set up for it. We only need 4 because I think I'm like really the only one that likes that here, at least. Kids, it doesn't care. And so let me put that away. So now my water is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my pot. So I'll be right back. And then while that's boiling, or while you put that in, stir the pot, turn down the temperature so that it's not overflowing because it's too hot. And then I have another pot going of water, and then that's how I will cook my noodles. There's so many different kind of noodles to get, but it was just easy to grab and get. And I personally like this brand. It's the 3 Ladies brand. So I'll leave that here until it's time. And then this is what I just chopped up. I just have it nicely placed in the plate. So you can just grab what you need. And what you don't need, you just leave. Oh, another thing I want to add to it. Like I said, I love spicy. So grab me a few of these Thai chili pepper. I like to eat it with my pho or dip it in like sukiyaki sauce. Or if not the sukiyaki sauce, some kopi, which is shrimp paste. Most of y'all never tried it, and the ones that do, you know what's up. So they're already washed because I already pre-washed them when I first bought them. I wash it up and then I put them in a little Ziploc bag and I put it in the freezer because it conserves it. And you just take it out the freezer whenever you need it. But this is what it looks like. Let me get one for you guys to see. Green one. We got a orange one. And a red one. Really, it doesn't matter what color. They're all really hot. But then you can get a batch where it's not hot at all. Or you can get some batches where the green or the red is like different. Like green may not be spicy and the red is like super, or the other way around. And then after touching that, make sure you wash your hands so you don't just like rub your eyes, and yeah, that shit will burn. It smells so good already. If only I can show you guys how good it smells, but how can I show you something that smells good? Just imagine the smell of pho. And today I decided to do pho because it is actually, it was raining last night, and now today it's like super gloomy because it's going to continue to rain sometime later today, and it looks like it's going to start. So the temperature is a little lower today, so it's like kind of cold, so it's like perfect weather food kind of for like days like this.
Neighbors moving out. They finally got tired of all these quakes. A little shaking, they run. There's something on the news about the quake. What's up, man? What's going out there?
Another thing I like to put in my pho is some shrimp. I just washed it. You can really just put it in the bowl, but like, cause it's already cooked. But so in your pho bowl, when it's hot, you can just throw it in. I personally like to like pan grill. No, I wouldn't say grill, saute it a little bit. So yeah, I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. I like to do that to add some flavor to it. I leave the tail in there just cause it's better to eat. It's easier to eat when, you know. I mean, I guess if you take the tail out, it'll be a bit easier to eat because you don't have to worry about it. But when I cook it, I like to have it on for, I don't know what reason, I can't really describe it, but it's just, I like it like that. And it's about to fall. So I'll set that here and I'll cook that in a little bit. So I'm grabbing some water right now. I'm going to add 4 more cups to my pot for the pho because it just doesn't look like it's enough. And for me, it's okay to do that because I season mine too. But if you're going to just do the packet without seasoning it, then I would suggest not adding water. Sorry, we have Independence Day on. I haven't watched that movie in so long, so I keep staring back at the TV. So, yeah, it was one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. It was a really good movie. Okay, so my other pot of water is boiling to cook the noodles. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the noodles in. So we have that ready to go. I'm going to do the whole bag since it's, you know, not just for me, it's for the family. So we'll have enough when it's time to eat dinner.
My fellow Americans, a historic and unprecedented event has occurred. The question of whether or not we're alone in the universe has been answered. Although it's understandable that many of us feel a sense of hesitation or even fear, we tend to observe all over the world. This is not. Where do you want?
You gotta leave the White House.
And this is the fish sauce that I use. There's so many different brands. Some people don't like it, but I like it. I grew up eating it. You know, I'm Laos or Laotian, and that's what we eat or a lot of in our food. Same with Thai people. So some people don't like it, but I grew up eating it. I know it does not smell good, but it's super good in your food. So if you touch it, like the top part, please wash your hand because you'll be smelling like fish all day. And then make sure you go back and check on your noodles and stir it around so it cooks evenly. You don't want it too soft because you don't want it soggy and just mess up your whole entire bowl of pho because of the noodles being soggy. And you don't want it to where you think it's going to be soggy and then you take it out too soon and it's still hard while you eat. So what I suggest is when you think it's good enough, take a little piece of noodle, string of noodle, and just like eat one just to see if it's like good or not.
We don't think they flew 90 billion light years. Come down here and start a fight. Get all around. Why don't you just relax? I'm going to report to El Toro, find out what's going on.
So I just washed another little pan that I needed for when I cook the shrimp. I just gotta stir this noodles, the noodles around a bit. And then I'm gonna start adding some extra seasoning to my pho. Just a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of like this, I don't know what it is honestly, but my mom buys it for me all the time. It's chicken flavor. Kind of seasoning, and that's what I kind of like to eat with it because my pho is going to have chicken in it, so I kind of like to have that taste in my broth. Even though the packet says it's chicken, like I said, it's artificial chicken, so, and I added some more water, so really this will enhance the taste of that. So you're not just drinking, sipping on like pho that just tastes plain and watery.
You're staying there to keep people calm. It's the right thing to do. I'm not going to let them criticize you for it.
I appreciate you're trying to help me.
Liar. Stick to the truth is what you're going to do.
All right. I don't want you to hear anyone else say so.
I'll leave as soon as the interviews are done.
All right. There's a helicopter
I
waiting.
just grabbed me a little piece of noodle so I can see if it's perfect or not. A little longer. It's actually really hard still. It looks soft, but it's definitely still really hard. Alright, so once it's ready and prepped, I will be right back and show you guys what to do next or how to make your bowl. I'm going to clean up a few things. Okay, so I just got done with everything else I needed to prep. So after the noodles are cooked, I just put it in a strainer and to make sure that it's not gonna cook by itself because of how hot it is. Just rinse it out with some cold water, and now we're good to go. I just spilled some water. And then I seasoned and cooked the shrimp a little bit. And then we also have some chicken. I did the same thing too. I mean, you don't have to, like I said, you can just throw it in the broth and let the broth kind of do its thing to it. But me, if you're like someone like me who likes flavor in their food, this is what you do. So I will be back once the broth is done cooking, and I'll show you how to make, or how I make my bowl of pho. Okay, so I have two bowls here, one for me and one for my boyfriend. The noodles here, just place some noodles in there, and what you want to do is take a little bit of the sriracha sauce, as much as you want on there. I don't really like sriracha much. More sour than spicy to me. A little bit of the hoisin sauce. A good amount, see? And then we get a spoon for my spicy peppers. This one's for me. I like a lot. So that's how much I'm going to put in. I don't want to kill nobody, so I like to always put, for other people, I like to put A little bit, and if they want a little bit more, they can add a little bit more themselves. And then, of course, the fish sauce, you don't have to add that yet. Just taste it first, see if you want to. And then, stick my little bean sprouts on there. I like a lot of bean sprouts, so I'm going to put a little bit more for myself. And then green onions. And cilantro. I like a lot of mine. And there you go. So on that, you just put your broth in it, and then you'll have your pho. And of course, you can put your shrimp in it now, or, well, I mean, now would be fine because just as many as you want. It's going to be my main meat for it, so I'll just put a lot in there. You can hook yourself up. You go to the pho restaurant, they give you, you ask for seafood pho, you get like 2 shrimp. Actually, let me go get broth and I'll be right back. And you can just take the jalapenos and kind of throw them in, squeeze a little bit this in. And there you have it. Homemade bowl of delicious pho. Yummy. And then I have the Thai chili peppers there with my shrimp paste. And then my sukiyaki sauce that I warmed up to eat with my chicken and shrimp.
Don't tell me you've had this for 40 years and you don't know anything.